The armory. We have to take it, absolutely. Good morning, everybody, to Blueprints Day 46. Today's goal would be to draft as many of the new rooms that we have gotten. Those are Throne Room, Armory, Solarium, and the Dormitory. There's quite a few of them. Maybe we'll also get the puzzle done again, or the school exam, or we could, what else? We could try to go for the Mechanarium, although I think that's a more like, you need to prepare for that a little bit more. I don't think you just get to do that just like that. And while we're trying to explore, I think I'll go for the Shrine, just to see what else we are getting here. Oh, you can only have one blessing active at a time. Yeah, better not take that back. And we still have... which one do we have active again? Blessing of the High Roller. We gained dice and still active for 2 days. Okay, we need to remember that. I didn't know that you cannot get another blessing again. Alright. That's actually interesting. So you can put money into there and then take it out another day. Alright. Still need 11 of those. We have 5 rooms left. Those are the five I just said, right? Throne Room, Armory, Dormitory, Solarium. No, we're still missing one. Let's go Parlor first. The gems are not in a box with the true statement. The gems are not in a box with the true statement. Wait. This statement on the statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. So it has to be false. Okay, so these two have the same statement on them. So these two are the same. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. So if this is true, that's true as well, but then they're all true. That means those two have to be false. The gems are... they are in a box with the true statement, so it's in here. Yes, okay. Let's move on. Kind of straight would be good here. Or we cut ourselves off. How good is that? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just draft the dead end here and we'll see how we move on after that. Let's first go through here. We can go the reading nook. And then let's see what we're getting here. So the dining room would be best because it gets us straight, but we're also losing out on a door, but I think that's the best option here. We'll see later again. Then probably to the right. What have we not read? I'm really not sure anymore. I think we've read these two. Did we read Volume 4? We read this. We read History of Orindia. I think we're only missing that one then. I'm really not sure anymore. I was also told in the comments that I should go and check on these books on top again, just in case they include any information. What does that mean? I've played for 52 hours and I got the inheritance after 23 hours, maybe? Steps taken, keys turned, blah blah blah. Don't think that's much relevant. Billiard rooms, Oh, we only failed 2 parlors so far. Gallery art named 4. Sanctum key 6. Okay. Let's look at the other one. My first claim ticket. Shovel. Broken lever shovel upgrade disc. Can't seem to ever pass this up. That's true. We always take the schoolhouse because we want to still do the exam. The den, the parlor, the reading nook. Most paid for. Classroom. Security. Most time spent library, security, classroom. I don't think that's much relevant. Contraptions I've made. Yeah, okay. Largest purchase. A new clue. Okay. What is this? What the heck is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, of course. But what could that be? That looks like pictures. Like a wall of picture frames? Then something is clearly up here as well. Like there's some space here. Most avoided dormitory, laundry room, hovel. Yeah, I should do the dormitory at one day. Definitely. Highest grade 8. Just need to draft one more classroom to take my final exam. Ah, yeah, I was expecting that. Okay. Cool. Cool. Then let's go to the hallway would be good here, actually. We're not getting that, though. And maybe we're going around the corner with the commissary to make sure we get the corner piece. Set of gems is always good. Let's get the shovel as well. And the magnifying glass is good as well. And let's just get one more gem or two. Okay. Yeah, let's just get the pantry then. I would have hoped for a dead end here. But oh well, it is what it is. Alright, we need options now. Hallway gives us options, so that's pretty good. Let's do that. And then we'll continue to the left first. We try to connect to the foundation. Not so great, not so great. Then let's do the hallway closet, because that connects to a hallway, gives us an extra item. We'll be lucky. And a key and the sleeping mask. I mostly want to get the rooms then today, probably. The new rooms. Let's go for boiler. Here to the right would be good, maybe. Well... brick. Let's go here later. And instead, we'll try to figure out what we can do here. Turnip. Okay, that's it. Hallway would be good again. Or the den. Den is also good. Alright. Then we'll try to get into the corner to adjust rarities. Greenhouse, interesting. I think I'm gonna go bedroom. Spare room, I mean. Greenhouse would be good if we wanted to get into... I know we would need a broken lever, which we are not probably going to get. I had a discussion in the comments about... because we checked in the pressure hammer, and apparently that removes all items that are used for the pressure hammer from the item pool. But that might also have been fixed or changed, so I'm not exactly sure what is correct. I kind of want to get into the corner for once. Huh. Not optimal. I might just go for billiard room here for the keys. We're not getting a lot of dead ends for some reason. 12 the other way around is 21. Divided by 7 is 3. Oof, that's how it works. Okay. 9 times 5 is 45. The other way around is 54. Minus 3 is 51. Divided by 3 is 10, 17. Yeah, okay. 9 times 9 is 81, is 18. Okay, well, ooh. Oh, that's actually interesting. So with the garden key, if we get a code check, I might actually draft the code check if we get it again, then we could try to open that pressure hammer wall in the garden. So here straight right. Well, let's see what we're getting. Okay. Then maybe bedroom. But before we continue on, I will go back. Okay, and here it would be great if we can fill out this space now. With a security, potentially. Yeah, security is pretty good. Yeah, I might do that. We have a lot of gems as well, so... And we probably want to make sure that we have no security locked doors right now. Alright. Then here to the left. The armory. We have to take it, absolutely. And we just got a die as well. The armory is a knight. Let's write that down. Where's my list? A crest. Oh, knight's shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip the knight's shields to ignore the negative effect of any one red room. Ah. Oh, so we can get items here that we can then use today. We could probably check them in, but I don't really want to get rid of the pressure hammer. Do you wish to purchase? No. Oh, interesting, look. The axe. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Oh, what? We should do that. Let's look at in a sec. Which one will we do this for? Rooms. These are all free, right? Wait, where is the cost associated? Can we see the cost somewhere? This costs something, right? Ah, here, cost. So we really need to get into each of them. Okay, it's actually tricky. The Morning Star. You can knock the locks of chests and trunks. Tomorrow morning, gain 1 star. Okay. That's it. That's it? I guess that's it. Right? I wonder, because there is stuff that costs quite a lot. There is the attic, for example. Where is the attic? I hear the attic. It costs 3. Okay, but there is also the trophy room. Where's the trophy room? No, not... Yeah, the trophy room, exactly. Here. It costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get 8. So you get 3 gems, but if you remove the cost, you could just get 8 in total. That's pretty good. If we could drop its rarity a little bit, maybe. I wonder also if we can use the axe multiple times. So in theory, you can just come in here again and every time get the axe. And then every time remove the cost of a room. So in the end, all the rooms are free. No? Well, now I don't know what to get. I think I kind of want to go for the axe, but I don't have enough money, so we'll need to save some money first. Oh, dormitory is interesting. I think we're going to go for that, just to see what it is. A paddle. A bowling pit, or what are they called? Still don't know why we can turn these. Korarika University. Korarika was top left, I think, on the map. Chess pawn. Okay, they played a lot of different sports. Drafting strategy. Have we read that? No, I don't remember that. We've not read that. As architects, we know that designing a building is a complex and multifaceted process. From the layout to the details, every decision we make can have a significant impact on the final result. Perhaps that's why we're always looking for ways to improve our craft and refine our ideas. In this edition of Drafting Strategy, we're excited to introduce a useful concept that can take your designs to the next level: room subtypes. While we've previously explored the use of colored floor plans to categorize the basic kinds of rooms, in this issue we will be examining the architectural symbols that can be used to further classify and differentiate the types of rooms in your house. These symbols provide the draftsman with a visual way to indicate the purpose and function of a room. Whether it's a designated workspace, a utility control room, or a conundrum, these subtype symbols can communicate the intended use of a room at a quick glance. By including these symbols on their floor plans, architects can make it easier for contractors and builders to understand their vision and bring it to life. But the benefits of floor plan categorization go beyond just clarity. By understanding and identifying subtypes, architects can craft strategies that surpass the surface-level symbolistic approaches commonly used by inexperienced drafters. The craft of the draft. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool or the drafting process. As such, they are spaces that are often designed for activities related to academic pursuits and research. Some of their common features include floor plan redrawing, draft pool manipulation, and rarity adjustments. As students of the art of drafting, aspiring architects can greatly benefit from the knowledge, experience, and learning opportunities that these rooms offer. In a class of its own, academia isn't only found in the mountains of Korarika. Classrooms is a great example of the scholastic strategies that this room type has to offer. Not only does it provide synergies for other drafting rooms, but it's also a valuable source of information and knowledge. Did you know? The classrooms you'll find will fall under one of 8 different grades, ranging from the first grade to the culmination of your academic journey, grade 8. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classrooms at Mount Holly Elementary, used solely for exams and student testing, but finding it has been near impossible as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. Not sure why they tell me that, because you can definitely figure that out by yourself. Shifting gears. Far from the pristine white pages of academia, the mechanical world is a rugged industrial space marked by the symbol of the gear and stained with the grime of heavy machinery. These floor plans prioritize function over aesthetics, and the design of each mechanical room reflects its focus on efficiency. These rooms serve as the command centers for estate operations, housing the control systems that keep everything running smoothly. Ducts. Three-way rooms, split ducts. Three-way rooms, split ducts 3 ways. Yeah. Boiler room is known as a power source because it provides steam power to various rooms in the house. Steam is conveyed room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling, and power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. So when you're in a room, look up. There might be a duct. Wait. So he's speaking of ducts with a C, T, but look up, there might be a duct. CK, so is there actually a room with a duct on the ceiling? Did you know drafting from a door that is steam-powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts? Ah, okay. Yeah, I kind of noticed that, but I wasn't sure. No time like the future. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. These floor plans, known as tomorrow rooms, are considered an investment for the future, and they offer the forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividends down the road. Strategic planning is critical to drafting successes, and knowing when to forsake the current day's progress to set yourself up for a prosperous future is a critical decision that each architect will encounter. Time freeze. Nothing better exemplifies setting yourself up for tomorrow at the expense of today than Freezer. But drafters who may not want to totally abandon their current day's progress will be pleased to know there are a few clever ways to manipulate frozen assets. Entering Furnace or Sauna after drafting Freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying, and you will once again be able to use them. Well, that's actually good to know. I didn't think about that. However, if you still wish your accounts to carry over to the next day, you will have to refreeze your assets again by re-entering Freezer. Warning, if Furnace is drafted within a few ranks of Freezer, then the temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. Oh, including what I'm holding. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Ah, interesting. I'm still trying to do that once. Yeah. Any architect who loves a challenge inevitably ends up drafting a few puzzle rooms in their house. These floor plans, marked only with a single enigmatic jigsaw piece, lack accompanying text and explanations, as if to suggest that even understanding the room's function is part of the puzzle. Some puzzle rooms like parlor and billiard room become increasingly difficult as you solve them, evolving over time as you progress. Spreading your wings. I felt like the parlor got difficult in the middle and then got super easy again. Not sure. Spreading your wings. The final type of room we will cover in this issue, especially with the blue text. The blue text is the worst. These floor plans enable the architect to spread out items among many rooms. When items are spread, they are only placed in currently active rooms in the house. The number of items that are spread is determined by the number of rooms on your estate. Waiting until your house is bigger will provide larger spreads. Strategies that employ spread rooms are often centered around travel and backtracking. Word from the editor. I wanted to use this segment to thank all our readers for the wonderful mail and feedback we've received after we sent out our very first issue of Drafting Strategy. It's incredibly rewarding to create something that is appreciated. It's even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there a young architect is reading our magazine and getting inspired to build something of his own that may one day in turn inspire others. This is actually a meta text. This is written by the designer probably, and he's actually thanking the players for playing the game, and he's hoping to inspire players to make their own games. That's how I read it, at least. When I was a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memoirs of the court's grand architect, Luza T. Rayland. To say it changed me is an understatement. It had a profound effect on the way I view the world and the spaces within it. We each draft our own dreams as a child, faint sketches on blurry blueprints, illegible to all, especially ourselves, and our purpose. This might be also a reference because the designer, Tonda, loved this book. What was it called again? Yes, Maze Solved the World's Most Challenging Puzzle by Christopher Manson. That's what Tonda Ross read when he was a child, I believe. This is what the game is based on. So this really feels like Tonda talking to us. Why it is found hidden in the floor plans of your youth. Okay, that's it. Is that it? So what was in here? A key was in here? And that's it otherwise? Always have to check the bins because I missed something in the bins once. Really? That's it? That's a pretty useless room then. Whoever lived here came from Korarika. Sure. It's an old radio. Nothing on the ceiling, no duck. Okay, I mean, I guess that's it, right? We do have to come back here for the axe, so I'll remember that. Then we have we only have, yeah, we have 2 exits open. Alright, so here to the left. Might go for terrace. But then we will be kind of getting locked out, but that's okay. We'll try. Oh, look. We've never been head on to this creature, this person. So the west gate there is behind there somewhere, right? There should be a path behind there somewhere. Not sure. Not the west gate, the east gate, I mean. If that's even openable. Okay, next we go straight and then through the bedroom. Alright. We do need steps. Not steps. We do need options. Straight left would be good. Not great. We could do the gym. Let's do the... yeah. Might do the gym then, in this case. Oh no. Screwed up. Because we can't open this. Welcome back to day 47. Let's see if today we can get the throne room, which would be still very good, because that's actually what I want to get to. Alright, first we check outdoor. Then we're gonna go for the tool shed to see what items are in here. Okay, the shovel is pretty good. This is actually also pretty good usually. Especially if you get it in the beginning. And I think that's it. Alright, usual strategy. We're trying to get the throne room. Let's see. Straight left would be good. Chapel is also kind of good. Although... well, maybe let's just get it so it's out of the way. And then we can do a dead end in the entrance hallway. Yeah, okay. Sure, fine. Got a bunch of money. Wait. We only got... did we get money at all? Wait. Did that... oh no. Oh no, okay, I didn't realize that you can only have one puzzle piece at the time. I thought they're cumulative. Damn, okay, that's actually good to know. I thought I still can get the chapel and have the benefit. Man. That sucks, okay. Good to know at least. Security is pretty good. Might do security, yeah, I don't know. The den keeps coming up anyways all the time. The security does not, so maybe we start off with security. Okay. Let's see what we get in the corner room. The wine cellar is apparently pretty good. I did hear that we should try to power the laboratory because it gives us more powerful experiments. But that means we can't draft it here. The furnace would be good if we get the freezer close by. Let's see if we can get something good to go straight right. Maybe with the parlor? Some extra gems? I think they could have just opened this now. It's kind of annoying that I have to redo it. The gems are in the black box. Only one box displays a true statement. The gems are in the white box. Okay. So it's either in white or black. But one of these two has to be false. If this one is true... Well, if this one is true, then both are false. Which means it's in the blue. If this is true... If this is false... No, I think this is actually true, which means... It's in the blue box. Right? Yeah. Okay. Here left straight would be good. Office. Storeroom, office. Do I need the office? Or we could just make a dead end out of this. I think I'm gonna make a dead end. Yeah, we're losing money now. It's a bit annoying. Okay, either dead end or to the left. Okay. Maybe hallway closet then. Okay, now we need to make sure we get to the foundation and further. So let's start with a bedroom. And then we will go with a spare room. And then we might go with a den, actually, yeah. To get some more space. To the right would be good if we get a hallway or a courtyard. Or a dining room. These are all good, actually. But I think I'm going to go with a dining room because it's free. Then we'll try to get to the conservatory. Which we cannot. Therefore, we will do a dead end. I think that's it. Okay, straight left. Let's go left here with the reading nook. And then probably library to the left. That's not great. But I think I'm gonna do it anyway so we can read the book. To see if we already read it. No, I've not read that. Tools of the trade. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complement your drafting techniques. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. From classic compasses and T-squares? What's T-squares? To state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety and drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. As we navigate this diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. The Guiding Compass. Gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting ads without starting with gems. They're valuable. Okay, stopwatch. A more short-term alternative to paying gem costs is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem costs you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. Yeah, like last time when I got this, it said that rooms do not cost anything, but it turns out they only don't cost gems. I thought you can also bypass keys so that they would just open, but that was not the case. Emerald Bracelet. Of course, if you are wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, this very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. What are special floor plans though? Is there like any floor plan that costs anything? Repellent spray, I've never seen that. But why remove gem costs when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. Really? Is that? But what if you want it again? So you just have to basically wait a week, okay? Ivory dice. Dice are a resource that allows you to re-roll for new floor plans. Brass compass. A useful drafting tool that adjusts the orientation of floor plans. If a room has another exit, it will have a high chance to lead north. Silver key. Your draft will result in a room with enough doors to ensure they lead where you want them to go. The gear wrench, that's what I could use now, I think. The first item that can adjust the rarity of floor plans, although it only works on mechanical rooms, and I would like to increase rarity on those so we can get the Mechanarium thing done. Ornate compass, another luxury item from the showroom and likely the most useful drafting tool on this list. Ornate compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. Oh, that's actually pretty good. But you need to buy it from the showroom. Glue, grease and guts. Crafted from the depth of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping and a liberal amount of hot glue, inventors can use the workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true innovators, but for the crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. Battery pack, shovel, metal detector, broken lever, compass, sledgehammer, lockpick kit, coin purse, magnifying glass, and... what could that be? There is one thing that's only used in one contraption. Not sure. The broken lever is definitely used for the pressure hammer. That's also what the hammer is used for. But it's also, is it like used for like this dowsing rod thing or whatever that was? No, that's used the metal detector for that. I don't know. It's about time for an upgrade. Perhaps the most exciting item an architect can come across is the upgrade disk. This floppy data disk houses a wellspring of unique architectural plans designed explicitly for a specific room. By inserting the disk into a computer terminal, architects gain the ability to shape the destiny of a room, guided by the enticing designs contained on the disk. This myriad of options not only allows architects to craft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but also enables them to adapt their creations to evolving project requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disk's array of plans ensures that no two architects will follow the same path, fostering a landscape of diverse architectural designs. A few examples of room upgrades. Storerooms, we got that one. Courtyard, we do have that one. The Nook as well. That's it, okay. Hall pass, tooltips. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. What is that? Drafting floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. I didn't know that. You can adjust the settings in the terminal located in security to make security doors more or less common. If you have found a keycard, it is worth changing the settings to high, and if you haven't, you may want to set them to low. We know all of that. For the Endeavoring Gardener, a watering can is a fundamental tool, but did you know you can refill this item with water? All you need to do is find a faucet with running water. That's actually a question I had for a long time. That means I can tick this off my list. Where is it? Here, what is kitchen sink for refill water can? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Okay. Most green rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your house. Secret Garden is no exception. I know. If you have come across any fancy rubby socketed candlesticks, these specific candlesticks, yeah, we know that too. Okay, that was pretty useless, that book. Word from the editor. Tools are cool, but they are only as good as the architect who harnesses their capabilities. As you finish reading this issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open up your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential they could hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself. For it is not only the tools themselves that will sculpt the grand structures and monuments of tomorrow, but the depth, hands, and brilliant minds of architects like you. Okay, I think we read all the books in the library now. This one wasn't too useful. Okay, now we need to go to the right here. There's no other way. We could go for armory again, and we are going to do that because I want to get the axe and slice something up. Oh. We have different items now. Self-igniting torch. Do you wish to purchase this item for 8? Can light candles and ignite fuses. The question is, do we have candles anywhere? Oh, maybe in the... But we can't get there. I was thinking about the tomb. But we can't get there anymore. Can we get into the tomb is the question from on the ground. We might be able to... Oh no, it's not open. We probably cannot. I would have to try. No, I don't think we can. We would need to go through the fountain, but that's blocked off. Oh well, we could... No, maybe we can. Oh, we might be able to. Through the... Okay, we'll try. We could try that with the torch. I think I'm just gonna take it for now, so we have something. The torch, okay. And then this is for... ignoring the negative effect of any red room, and this was like for a star. Sure, let's get that. It gives us a star tomorrow, which is good too. Alright. Then we might as well get this once. Just so we had it once. Okay. Then left or straight would be good here. I don't think the drafting studio has anything anymore for us. But I want to make sure. I just want to make sure quickly. Let's see. Yeah. There's nothing anymore here. Okay, that's good to know. So this room is basically just a straight room now. It's not very useful. I think. Okay. This is our last door, so options would be great. Maybe the passageway. Just for options? Sure. Okay, let's lockpick this. Let's use a key here. We could do the workshop, but do I have items? Not a lot, although we do have a lot of armory items, but I don't think we can use armory items, or can we? To craft anything. Oh, the broken... Oh, we can still get the broken lever, which is part of the pressure hammer. Oh, is it part of the pressure hammer? I think so. So we can still get that now. That is interesting. Oh, so we can't use the armory items here. Okay. Interesting. Hallway would be good. Oh, we get the code check with the power hammer. Question is what we could use the power hammer for still. I don't know, I don't really want to get the... I think the power hammer I'm going to use for the secret garden next. I don't know where else I would use it. Maybe in the freezer we could I'm not sure. There's this wall in the freezer. I think I need to melt it away, but we might also be able to break it away. Unsure. We could just get the code check, and then in case that we get the freezer, we could try it out. That might actually not be too bad. Let's just do that, just in case. Is there anything else in there? Don't think so. Then here straight. We use a key. We get the furnace as well, interesting. But maybe I'm gonna go for the boiler room. And then maybe we also get the lab next to it, which would be good. So lab here. No. While drafting. Okay, then maybe observatory so we can continue on. Oh, what's that again? Floralise bloom. The green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. And that's Diamondus minor. Okay. It's pretty loud. Let's see what we're getting here. The greenhouse, of course. I mean, we could get... Because we just have the... We do have a buff for the greenhouse, so we could look at that. I don't want to get the dormitory and the kennel. We do have 2 more options, so I'm inclined to just go for greenhouse. Just to see what this did to the flowers. And sometimes there is the can here as well. Wow, that's super loud here. And we have the shovel as well. Which gives us a lot of turnips, probably. Shoe. Is that it? We looked at that. What was that for again? I'm not sure if that was for anything. Oh, look at that. And here we need the broken... Do we not have the broken lever? We do have the broken lever. Ah, now it comes up. Okay. You just need to... Oh, look at that. We can get the pressure hammer here. And yeah, for the broken hammer you need to... It didn't show up before, I don't know why. Okay, whatever. We can use the broken hammer here, so let's... not the broken hammer, the pressure hammer. I think I'm gonna do that next, of course. We can't lockpick. I don't really want the negative effects of these two, so maybe we'll just go with tunnel. Yeah, we'll see. We'll go in later. What do we get here? I wonder where the throne room is. And why do I get green stuff hung around here as well? Don't really understand that. Is that because it's on level with the greenhouse? On the same rank? Doesn't really make a ton of sense to me. Oh, I have to choose something now. Oh, I forgot about that. And the passageway has power on the ceiling, no? But why is there no power showing up here? Wait. Passageway is powered. Is that a bug? Because the laundry room most certainly would be powered. Okay, I think I do have to go with the corridor, otherwise I'm locked out. Depending on what the tunnel gets me. But first we're getting the pressure hammer and we're doing that. And then we're returning it as well, because I want to keep it for the secret garden. Retrieve item, please. Have a great day. Let's make sure we got it. Yep. Okay. The effect of the flower bloom thing here that we got, that wasn't really that massive. We only got 2 flowers in here. So I don't know what that would be about. Uh-huh. I thought we can take the scissors. Gardener's logbook. She loves me not, she loves me not. The original Gardener's logbook. February 1919, when I get fired. This is a record of my many indiscretions and lapses of judgment. Should this logbook ever be found, know that my guilt is exceeded only by my failings. Oh God. Oh, Ravane, isn't that the guy that also lived in the hovel? As the groundskeeper of a vast estate, it is my responsibility to ensure the property remains well maintained and beautiful all year round. From the many green rooms of the manor to the sprawling lawns, it is my duty to attend to every aspect of the grounds, ensuring they are orderly, presentable and accessible so that they may be appreciated by both guests and the family. That would be the day. So it's like someone wrote that but he disagrees with it. This logbook, many years overdue, will serve as a record of some of my duties, discoveries and contributions I have made to the estate over the many years I have served here as groundskeeper, and whoever many more are yet to come. Not many, apparently. So it wasn't Denny Ravane, it is someone else. February 25th, 1919, the year he got fired. A few months ago I made a truly remarkable discovery in my role of Mount Holly horticulturist. Throughout the years of breeding and experimentation, I successfully created a new species of flower with a fruit that resembles a gemstone in every detail. Although the fruit is not edible, it is nevertheless a marvel of nature, possessing all the beauty and brilliance of a genuine jewel, but with the added benefit of being entirely organic. Despite the creation of this flower being my proudest accomplishment to date, my joy was slightly curbed when I was informed by Randolph Moore that my employer's company, Simca, had decided to deny my request to announce my discovery to the public, completely disregarding my years of hard work and dedication to this project. This decision was absolute rubbish. I have poured my heart and soul into this project, investing countless hours of research and experimentation to create something truly extraordinary. I feel this flower has the potential to make a significant impact on the field of horticulture, and it feels like such a waste to keep the gem like this hidden away for, quote, further research. As I suspected, they wanted the flower to serve primarily as a cheap way to produce resources for special floor plants. October 21st. I had high hopes for this logbook, but I have struggled to find a reason to add another entry. My employer's decision earlier this year has left me feeling disheartened, and I find it difficult to find the motivation to continue in my work. I am aware that my disappointment is affecting my performance, and I am reminded of that daily when I see the houseplants slowly dying as I make my rounds. Perhaps I should quit. I really should have. January 8th. So that makes it seem like this book exists somewhere else in the same form without the personal annotations, but I don't actually have found that one. I've only found the one in the Orchard, which had no annotations, and it was a different book as well, I think. Yeah, it was definitely a different book. January 8th. My ambition has been reignited. I overheard, perhaps with some prodding, that the employee contracts for the staff are kept within the Baron's private office on the 10th rank. The employee contracts on the 10th rank. Oh, that's in office 46, room 46. A fact that I have found quite remarkable considering that the house only has 9 ranks. This all but confirms the long-held suspicion that the rumored 46th room is in fact north of the antechamber. A suspicion that I had always considered too obvious to be plausible. I mean, if you look at the house from the outside, you would see that extra room sticking out, no? As much as I wish to abandon all pretense of caring about my job to focus on this new project, I fear I must resume my gardening duties for the sake of appearances. It has, after all, been a long time since the north side of the house has received the groundskeeper's undivided attention. Let's trim the hedges and see what I find. Yeah, and then he probably got fired because he was like sniffing around. If there is a 10th rank, it is impossible to perceive its existence from the outside. Oh, really? So if it does exist, then I'm going to assume that reaching it can only be done through the antechamber. Sadly, security has only gotten tighter in the years after Mary's disappearance, and that room is no longer locked behind regular doors that can be opened by regular keys. No, that would be too easy. Instead, the Baron has had remote access levers installed in several different rooms of the house. Funny enough, I already know the location of 3 of these levers, as one of the recently installed in the greenhouse and another 2 were installed in the secret garden. We know that. It's almost like they were choosing green rooms just to tempt me. Antechamber lever locations. The secret garden, as well as the mechanarium. Oh, really? Yeah, probably because it has so many doors. So if you happen to manage to open mechanarium doors, which is pretty hard, then you get a lever. The Great Hall, as well as the secret garden sealed. Oh, so the secret garden contains 2 levers. But one of them is probably sealed behind the door we can open with the pressure hammer. Okay. Then as well the greenhouse, which we know, and the weight room sealed. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So the weight room as well as the secret garden have a sealed lever. It appears each antechamber door has one primary access lever in addition to a redundancy in another location. Huh. Okay. So the secret garden, the Great Hall, and the greenhouse are the main ones, I guess. March 10th. Although these past few months of exploration have yet to yield the fruit I seek, I have in that time gained a much greater mastery of the estate and have stolen many glimpses behind the black curtain that veils her many secrets. Among the more exciting of my recent finds was the discovery of a hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms, sealed shut behind a false wall. The stale quality of the air and the unmistakable aroma of corroded metal lead me to believe that this chamber was remained sealed for many decades. Within it I found a large vat. What's that? And a copper still. Their time-worn surfaces streaked with creeping veins of oxidation and rust. Resealed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. What is that? I am unsure if these instruments can be restored to working condition, but if they can, I may find a use for the sugar beets and potato stores rotting away in the root cellar. Where the heck is that? So that's behind a false wall. Among the more exciting of my recent finds was the discovery of a hidden chamber in one of the outer rooms, sealed shut behind a false wall. Okay, is that a pressure hammer door there then? I'm not aware of that. Maybe it's also the dynamite. If we ignite the dynamite, we might get something, a false wall, I don't know. Okay, so let's just write that down here, that there is this special room. But I don't know exactly what it is or how to get there. At last, I have finally discovered a location of one of the north levers. It is deeply underground in a location so far removed from any of the estate's plant life that I had been discovered. I would have been completely vulnerable without any excuse but curiosity to offer to my captor. As anxious as I was to pull it, I have decided to wait until the Baron is away, as it reduces the risk of being caught significantly. And once he leaves, I don't think that a delay in returning will be too hard to engineer now that Christoph is under my thumb and beholden to do whatever I command. Oh, Christopher is the driver, I think. And he did have that weird note about delivering something in secret to somewhere, right? Well, there's no turning back now. After finally reaching the objective I had been working toward for the last 4 months, which is reaching room 46, I made an impulsive decision in the heat of the moment and took more than just my contract. I found something that I knew could give me the chance to make back some of the money I felt was owed to me, and I grabbed the opportunity without really considering the consequence. Given that there is now only one missing file in the staff contracts, I have unwittingly left an incriminating trail leading directly back to me. My only hope is that they consider it too obvious to be plausible. I'm almost positive that I'm not going to get away with it, but at this point I feel I owe it to myself to get what's coming to me one way or another. So that's why he got fired apparently, because he probably took this and they figured out that he did. This amulet, this necklace or whatever that is. Correspondence envelopes. So this is where he worked. Oh, there is a... Wait. There is a door here now in the greenhouse. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah, because this stays open, right? So this actually now contains a door. which we can use. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, was this green before? I don't remember how this looked like here before I opened it up, because that would have given me a hint that there was actually a room here, but I don't think they gave that away at all on the blueprint. Okay, I'm gonna return the pressure hammer just in case that we are not gonna have enough steps in the end. Check item. Power hammer. It's called power hammer. I keep mixing that up. Alright, so now we could either push onwards, or since I have the self-igniting torch, I could try to make my way back. How far is it to get back? It's not actually that far. I think I'm going to try to see if I can get into the tomb, because I never actually got in the tomb again outdoors. That's super rare, it seems. I think I want to go down here. If I remember correctly, there's this door that we opened from the other side. I think it's here. We can't use... I don't have the pressure hammer right now, damn it. Okay, now we can... Oh, this is closed. Yeah, okay. So this is closed unless you have the tomb. That sucks. I don't think there's anything here. We can't do anything here. We could raise the water level again, because I don't actually need to go down there anymore. The question is, do I raise it to the level of the boat so that I can still go to the station? Or do we not need to get to the station anymore? I don't think I need to get to the station anymore unless there's like a train arriving, but that seems very odd. So we could raise water again. And then we could drain the fountain here. Which is not actually that useful because we can get here anyways. Now. But we do need to get the tomb. I need to check again if there's any... Ah, damn it. If there's any candles there to light. I have a feeling that there were some. What's here at the back? It's just a book, okay. I think we can't, like, I don't know where else to use the torch. Except maybe in the tomb. Okay, let's try to see what else we can draft today. That means I should use the axe at least once or as many times. I mean, I'm sure you can't use it. I'm pretty sure you can only use it once. Oh, the solarium. We might actually just take that to see what it is, right? Like, why else? What else should I do? Oh, there's a puzzle in here. Mr. Nogula, Annie wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. Is that the groundskeeper? And I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again. So to save you some stern words and this, to save you some stern words, I decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows? Maybe this time it will stick. Sympathetically, Bridget. Cloister ground access. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the two pillars on either side of you. While face to face with the angel... Oh. Press the base of the two pillars on either side of you. Really? Okay. We'll try that. That is actually a super good hint. That's a pawn room. Solarium. We can dig something up here. A turnip. Which is actually kind of useful today because we're running out. Oh, is this a... This is a diamond flower. Okay. Alright, now one of these. These are kind of tricky, actually. Okay, we need to go for green. I've completely forgotten again how this works. Oh, and then once you remove green... Uh-huh. So the question is... How do we get green to here? Wait. So green flips with the other side, which means we can flip green over here. Oh. Well, okay, that was super easy. That was extremely easy. Alright. Okay, the windows are made in a way so you can't actually look outside, it seems. And that's probably everything in here, right? What does the room do? You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms, so maybe we actually get the throne room, because I do feel like that's a super rare room. Let's go and see. That would be a great ending for today's episode. Nothing of interest. Okay. We do get the boudoir or the tunnel. I wonder what happens when you do the tunnel all the way to the end. But I might just do boudoir so we can get more dice to try to force the throne room. This is the last door that we have. This is the last key that we have. So since this is the last key that we have, I might just use all our dice. Yeah, if we get a shop, I might get the shop to the left, but... Trophy room is pretty good. Because it gives us a lot of gems. But I have no keys left, so the run's going to end anyways, that's the thing. Okay. So this is where the run ends then, probably. I'm just gonna get the planetarium, I think. I did return the power hammer. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I wouldn't know what else to do. Silver key. Great. But I can't use it anymore. Alright. The architect's villa. Why do we have a freaking construction crane here? That's interesting. Alright, I mean, we did get the solarium, which is cool, and we did figure out a few more things that we can try out, especially the cloister might be interesting. And I want to get to the tomb again as well with the torch. And it's so cool that we opened up the greenhouse now. That's actually a much more useful room now that we have a second exit here. Feel free to leave a like at the bottom if you've enjoyed today's episode, and subscribe to the channel if you want to continue watching this playthrough, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a good time. Take care, bye.